Welcome into 2021 Albany Dutchmen player introductions. I'm Joey Palatsky, voice of the Albany Dutchmen, and today is the final group of player introductions. Freddie Callo is a freshman pitcher at Hudson Valley Community College. He's from Milton, New York, and before Hudson Valley, he played at Ulster County Community College, where he held a 2.88 ERA along with a no-hitter in 2021. Will Stroud is a sophomore utility player at Azusa Pacific. He's from Paso Robles, California, and he's batted over 300 in each of his first two seasons out at Azusa Pacific. And Jack Peterson is a freshman first baseman and outfielder from Trinity University. Jack was a district champ in baseball at Round Rock High School. Guys, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so first question I have for you guys today. How did you guys all decide to play for the Dutchmen? I know, Will, you have a few Azusa Pacific teammates, but Freddie and Jack, you guys don't really have any teammates that you don't come from schools with Dutchman pipelines. So just talk about how you guys ended up deciding to play for Albany this summer.
I guess my coach, we started beginning to talk about summer ball, and there's a couple opportunities, and then some fell through. And then at practice one day, he's like, I think I have an opportunity with you, the Dutchman up in Albany. Just check it out and get back to me. So I looked it up, and I instantly knew I wanted to play. And I had a teammate who actually played with the Dutchman like two years ago, and he said it was a great time. So I was all in.
Will, Freddie, do you guys want to take that same question?
I got my coach Pero from Hudson Valley. He offered me the spot. He said he had contact with you guys and let me know that they had a spot for me for pitching. So I talked over with my family. It was actually it was about a week ago. My coach called me. I'm in Florida for my cousin's graduation, and I had to make a decision really quickly, and I 100% wanted to do it because I knew it was a big opportunity.
Yeah, I've had like 3 or 4 teammates come out to Albany to play, and they've all had a great experience and said that it's one of the best summers they've ever had. So I really wanted to do it, and I know that the Dutchmen are a great team to play for, and I'm just really looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, Will, first individual question I have for you here. So I saw you batted over 300 freshman and sophomore year. You haven't been an everyday starter though, so just talk about how you've been ready to whenever the coach puts you in the lineup or whenever you get a pinch hit spot, how you've been able to stay ready and have so much success.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not easy coming in off the bench, but I think the most important thing is just taking the little things seriously during practice and making sure that you're taking every rep seriously, so that when your time comes that you're ready to go and that you don't waste that opportunity.
Yeah. Now, Freddie, next question I have for you here. You threw a no-hitter earlier this year, 10 strikeouts too. Just talk about that day and how special of a game it was.
Well, that no-hitter actually meant a lot more to me than people actually knew. I actually lost 2 family members that exact week within a couple of days, and that no-hitter meant a lot more than most people would actually think. My teammates definitely stepped up. We won 9-0, so didn't have to worry about making sure no runs came across or anything like that. So I just went out there and did my thing. Guys were making plays left and right, diving, throwing them out, stuff like that. And overall, it was a great game between our entire team.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's going to be a day that's in your head for a long time. Now, Jack, next question I have for you here. You don't have too many stats this year as a freshman at Trinity, but when the Dutchman fans this year see your name in the lineup, what are they going to see from you? Just give a little scouting report on yourself.
I'd say just a left-handed hitter that's ready to attack the fastball, just giving it his all, just hardworking player. Probably what I'd say. Yeah.
So now, Will, next question I have for you here. So I saw your father was your high school coach, played 7 years of minor league ball. Just talk a little bit about how much of knowledge and skill of the game you get from him.
Yeah, no, he's been my coach my whole life, and I knew that once I got to high school, he was going to coach me, and I'm just really appreciative of all the every way he's helped me out, because the 7 years of pro ball has brought a lot of knowledge or experience to him, and he's tried to pass that along to me throughout the years, and I'm just really grateful for it.
Yeah. So Freddie, next question for you here. You're playing football and baseball at Hudson Valley next year. What's your football position, and how did you decide to play both sports in college?
Well, in high school, I was playing tight end and kicker. I actually only played 1 year of football in my life. This was my senior year. I ended up being in college. I'll be a kicker, which is kind of surprising because I don't look like a kicker whatsoever. But I was ranked number one kicker in New York State going out of my senior year of high school, and I couldn't just stop doing football after having such a crazy year like that. So I wanted to go to a place where I could do both my talents and show off both my talents and what I could do in both sports. So
Which
that was the best option.
you were the first ranked kicker after 1 year.
Yeah, I played 1 year of football in my life. I was number one kicker in New York State.
There's just no competition, or are you like, are you that good with it?
Well, like for example, for kickoffs, I had 2,979 yards kicked, and the next guy behind me was like 5 yards off, but he played 3 more games than I did.
Okay. Jeez. All right. That's a very specific number too. I like that. So Jack, next question I have for you here. I saw you played baseball and basketball in high school as well. And just talk about which one of those two you like more and how you balance that too.
I'd say I like baseball more. Basketball is more like a hobby. I played all through middle school and high school. I was like, might as well just keep playing since I kept making the team. Basketball, I love it. It's a great sport. It's really fast paced. If you make a mistake, you're right back on the other end of the court trying to make a play. But I knew I wanted to play baseball in college. The Trinity coach actually asked me if I wanted to talk to the basketball coach there, but I was like, I just want to focus on baseball and pursue that.
Yeah, definitely. Now, last question I have for all you guys here. So Freddie's kind of familiar with the Albany area. Jack and Will, I'm not sure if you guys have been up here yet, but you're both coming from out of state. Just talk about what you're going to do, how you guys want to spend some off days this summer, maybe anything you want to see in New York or just a day-to-day kind of thing you want to do.
Yeah, no, I think one of the things on my bucket list would probably go see Yankee Stadium. I know some of the guys in the past have gone over there, and I don't know, I think that'd be something really cool to kind of check off and say I've been to.
I'd probably say I'd run and go visit Cooperstown in the Baseball Hall of Fame and maybe just play some golf on some off days.
Yeah, I actually I've done all three of those things. I've lived in New York my entire life, so I've gotten around pretty much anywhere from Niagara Falls to Yankee Stadium. I've done it all. I'm a big Bills fan too, so I'm up in New York, upper New York State all the time. So
Yes, that's gonna wrap it up here. Today's Dutchman interview, the final one. Freddie Callo, Will Stroud, Jack Peterson, rounding out the 2021 roster. Guys, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.